I know we were initially going to do a sound install for today's video, but because I do have a few small modifications I still have here laying at home. I bought me some door handles, I bought me some LED lights, I have some orange indicate covers I want to install, and I want to fix the other door handles as well. So there's like a few small stuff I actually want to do to the car, as well as change the center caps for all four Citi Sport wheels. So we will be doing that for today's video. Unfortunately, I will have to postpone the video for the sound installation for hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully I can get that done just after I'm done doing my roadworthy and the registration of the car, because I previously did go for the engine clearance and the data dot, so everything is sorted. But I'm just going to break you guys through of what I have here for today's video, and break you guys through almost how much everything cost me as well, because apparently many of you guys would like to know how much the parts cost, because many of you guys would like to purchase the same products or items I've recently bought for my car as well. So what we have here, we have the center caps. So these center caps, I think you pay like 30 rand, if I'm not mistaken, per cap at Chinatown. These caps I got by my friend Wayne with the caddy, and he literally just gave it to me because he was going to use it for his wheels and it didn't fit, so he just gave it to me. So I will be using these caps on my wheels, because you guys can see how these caps look like. These caps are completely like wasted, and the bad part about these aftermarket caps is that these caps aren't made to fit directly on your car, because it is an aftermarket brand, and the problem with that is that it doesn't clip on the way it should. Like you would clip it on and then it will literally just pop off again. So what we will be doing for today's video is that we will be applying some silicone around the backside of this cap, and we will be placing it on the car, and we will let the car stand overnight so that this cap could sit on the car, because I will be driving the car tomorrow and I don't want these caps to be falling off while I'll be driving with the car. Going to the LED lights I recently bought for my car. So these LED lights I actually bought from Takealot, and I paid 148 rand for the set, and they are also the C6 LED headlights. So I will do a comparison with the current headlights I have in the car, which is the Philips headlight bulbs. With the LEDs, I will be putting the LEDs on the one side and the Philips on the other side, and you guys can literally see a comparison between the two. I personally like the Philips that is in the car, but unfortunately I still prefer the LED because it looks dope. And well, for the winter the LEDs aren't always an option, but because it looks dope and I can drive with it during the day, and I already have LED parks in and I have LED number plates in, I still need to get LED reverse lights, so I'm going full LED on the car, and that's the reason why I am replacing the Philips headlight bulbs with the LED bulbs. And like I said, that is literally half of the price the people ask for this LED lights in the store. So if you guys would like a pair of LED lights, I would rather recommend buying them at Takealot. Very easy, very simple, very cheap. I'd rather buy there. Talking about LED lights, I actually have this LED light right here. This is LED light I was recently sponsored by one of the manufacturers from Gordans Bay, and this light is like literally hardcore, and I'm having such a good time with this light because you literally hook it up to your battery and it doesn't drain almost any power from the battery. You can literally leave it on for hours and nothing will happen. This light would fall, it won't break. This clamps are hardcore, this wire is hardcore. You can literally see how I literally like wrap it up around the light. This lead, so this lead is hardcore, the clamps are hardcore, this light is super hardcore. So guys, 850 for this light. Hit me up on IG, I'll leave my IG on the screen down below. Hit me up, you can order one light of this through me. There is definitely coming a full tutorial on this light. I haven't forgot about the tutorial, but just keep in mind the full tutorial will be coming soon on this light, me comparing this light to a normal workshop light. One thing that not many of you guys known before is that my car didn't really want to lock, and that became a really big problem because anyone could literally just put the key in and unlock the car, and that was a big problem in my car. So what I did was I went to go buy a pair of Mark 1 door handles, and that way I bought a pair of Mark 1 door handles which I can use the same key. So that way I can use the same key on the driver's side and the passenger side, and that works perfectly fine for me because then I only have the driving key, I have the key for the gear lock, I have the key for the petrol cap, and I have the key for the door handle. So that way less keys for me. And if you buy the door handle separately, you'll have to unfortunately have a driver's side key and a passenger side key, but in my case I will only have one key for both sides, and the other key I will be keeping spare for both sides as well. So what I bought for the problem I'm having with my door handles at the moment is that I don't have a key that actually works on this. So that's the reason why whenever I need to lock the car, I literally open the back door, I close this door, I lock the front door from the back door, then I lock the back door, and then I close the back door, and that's how I literally locked my car for the past 6 months. But now I'm fed up with that. I need to get my own key for door handle, and that's why I bought these door handles right here. It's a pair for both fronts, so that way I can lock both front doors with one key. And another problem I previously mentioned is that I'm having a problem with my lock. So I have one of Colin's locks right here, which I stripped this engine from. So I will be installing this lock on the door and see if it makes a difference, because I literally can't go on like this and I literally need to lock the car. And obviously in a few weeks time I will be installing this interlocking in the car, as well as the alarm system, which is already actually in the car. I just need to add on the center locking pumps, so that will be for a future video as well. I had these indicate covers on previously and I actually thought I lost it, but it was actually in the other cabio of my car, so I actually found them, and that's the reason why these covers are not on the car, because I literally just put Jody's old covers on for the time being. But comparing this cover to this one looks way better. That's why I'm going to be installing this one instead of this one. So I will be removing both covers in front and be installing these ones right here. Those indicator holders I won't be installing because I already have new ones in the car, and these ones came previously off my previous bumper, my previous stiffener, so I won't be using these ones, but I will be using the indicate lenses. We're going to start off directly with the installation of the LED crease, because those are the easiest part to install for today's video. Kinda, I think it might be the easiest part to install. It's very easy. You literally just unplug your old lights in your car, which I currently have Philips in. I will be only installing the one side, and then I will be giving you guys a comparison between the Philips and the LEDs, so you guys can make your own opinion regarding that. In my personal opinion, the Philips actually shines way better than the crease, but because the crease are white and the Philips are yellowish, I rather prefer the LEDs, because I'm going to be running a full set of LEDs on this car, and that's the kind of the goal for the car, although they shine really crap, especially in the winter. But I'm just going to install that real quick, show you guys what you guys need to unclip. But let me show you guys and let's get started. Like literally guys, I'm not gonna lie, like these LED lights are super amazing, and it's super comfortable. Like all I need to do, I just need to like clip this off right here, and I can literally just clip these on like right away. They have the negative on, power wire on, and there the light is on, and this thing is very bright chic there. That's with the light on, with the light off. So guys, I definitely recommend you buying this light. It's super comfortable, super amazing, super affordable for the other workshop lights on the market currently. So guys, please do support us by buying this light, because there will be a full video coming out for the comparison between this light and a normal workshop light. And trust me, I'm 100% confident that this light is going to win you guys' hearts over and over again. But let's start off with today's video real quick. So all you guys need to do when installing the LEDs, you literally just disconnect your light right here. You take out the old bulb, put the Philips in, connect it again, and that's literally all you need to do. I'm just going to do that real quick. I'm going to put the lights on, and you guys can see the difference between the LEDs, which I'll be putting on the driver side, and the Philips that I'll be keeping in on the passenger side. I will be shining both lights against the wall, and that way you guys can literally see the difference in the light itself, like the holder of the light itself, and against the wall to see how it will be shining on the road. And this is the comparison between the two lights at the moment. Like guys can see these are the Phillips I actually had in the car, and they quite alright. I'm not sure what Phillip bulb this is. You guys can see right there what Phillip bulb this is, and trust me, I was really satisfied with these lights, especially driving at night and whenever it's raining. But guys can see the difference between the two bulbs. Oh crap, the difference between the two bulbs. This one's the LED, this one is the Phillip. I will be installing this one real quick. Then we're putting on the lights to you guys. You guys can see how it shines against the wall. Literally easy as that. I literally just clipped this in. You guys can see it is in right there, and I literally just plugged it in as well, and that's how you literally connect the LEDs. For many of you guys going to a workshop or a garage or whatever place to fit LEDs, you guys can literally do it yourself very easy, and this is how easy it is to replace any bulb in your car. For the newer models like the Polos and so, not very easy, but for these old school Mark 1s, very easy. Many of you guys would like to fit in LED park lights. This is how it will look in your Mark 1. I'm not sure how it will be looking in any other car, but this is how it will be looking in the Mark 1. And the reflection to the road is not as great, obviously. It's literally there just for the show. Like, I have park lights in just for the show. And at night, guys, this rear end of the car looks super like I'm talking about, looks sexy. Like, you can literally see the entire number plate, and there's like no like dullness on the number plate. You can literally see the number plate right there. Obviously the night shades on the rear lights look super nice at night as well. You guys can see right there, it's nice and red on both sides. So guys, get you a can of night shades and spray your rear taillights. It will look really nice. But let's get to the point we are about to make, where we put on the headlights. And there we go. This is how the LED actually shines against the wall. I'm just gonna put off the light real quick, and you guys can literally see how it shines against the wall. But this is the effect from the front. This is the LED this side, and this is the Phillip bulb this side. I'm just gonna roll the car to the back a little bit, put off the lights, and you guys can see the reflection against the wall. Well guys, to be honest, seeing it from my perspective at the moment, the LED lights actually looks brighter than the Phillips at the current moment. You guys can see right there, although this is white, you can see like it looks super white, and it looks very brighter this side. Although the wall is white, you can literally see it looks way brighter this side than that side. Like, you can see it even from the front. You can literally see this light is brighter than that one, that side. This is the white effect I was talking about this side, and it has like a kind of yellowish effect on the Phillips as well. But the Phillips are very good bulb, especially for the winter use. And you guys can hear right there, that's the fan running in the LED bulbs. That is a built-in fan, and that fan is there to keep the light cool. These LED bulbs are very different compared to the normal Phillip bulbs, the standard bulbs you get in any old school car. And that's why they need a built-in fan to keep the LED cool. Like the newer cars, they obviously have these brand new LED lights in. Apparently these LED lights are illegal because they do blind oncoming traffic, but everything is illegal nowadays, and well, simply you just have to be very careful this festive holiday. But if you know your rights and your car is fully legal on the road, you don't have to worry at all. But guys, these LEDs are illegal, but depends if the traffic off has a bad day or a good day. So just make sure whatever light you actually install in your car, that it's actually legal and it won't be making your car unroadworthy, if it makes sense like that. Now you guys see the full comparison of the two lights. I will be installing the other LED that side real quick, and then we can get to installing the front door handles. Now that we have both LEDs installed in the car, we can get started with the door handles. So as many of you guys know, these door handles are very easy to replace. So all you need to do, you need to take off this beading right here. here's a star screw in right here, as well as another screw in right here. I don't know if you guys can see. Just gonna put on the flash real quick. There you guys can see there's another screw right there. So it's this screw right here, and under this beading right here there's another screw. So guys, all you need to do, you need to loosen those two screws. The handle comes off and the new handle should pop right on here and everything should be hundreds. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to be replacing this lock right here with the other lock. So I will be using just 2 Allen keys, loosening this up, taking this off, putting the other one back on, changing the handle, and hopefully my problem will be solved. So I will be putting you guys on a time lapse while I will be replacing this side's lock and the handle, as well as the other side's handle as well. Well guys, we have the one door handle installed on the car, and as you guys can see right there, the door locks and opens the whole time. So I know this door is 100% sorted, because usually what happened is that I usually could open the door like literally simply just doing this, but now everything is secured and I can literally just lock the door like this straight away each time. This door locked, unlocked. There we go. I already did the driver side. I'm just gonna go over to the passenger side real quick, sort that out real quick, put you guys another time lapse while I'll be doing that side, and after that we can start doing the caps as well as the indicate lenses as well. That will be real quick. Not much to show there, because on the indicate lens is literally just 2 screws on the one side and 2 screws on the other side, and that's how you change the indicate lenses. And then I'm just gonna change the passenger side door handle as well. Then we can start off straight away with the caps. So enjoy the time lapse real quick. Now that we got both door handles installed, you guys can literally see here, close, and as easy as this. There we go. Now that's how a Mark 1 door is supposed to open. And the best thing about these door handles is that I can literally use one key for both front door handles. But what I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to change the lenses real quick in front, and as soon as we're done there, we can start off right away with the caps on the wheels. Now that right there looks way better than these crap see-through lenses, because you guys can check out the front end right there. I think that front end looks way better with those orange indicator lenses. And obviously the bulbs on the inside are not orange as well, they're like normal, like flashing bulbs. So unfortunately the orange indicator lenses will have to make the light orange, and that is totally cool because you don't need the orange bulb for orange lens, if it makes sense like that. So me running with normal bulb with these clear lenses, that's kind of illegal, because the indicator bulb needs to be orange and the indicator lens is orange at the moment, so meaning that is fully legal right now. So after this, I'm just going to install the caps. What I will be doing, I will just be using some silicone around the edges for these caps, and then I will just be pasting them on these wheels. Very simple to remove those caps. You let's just put in a flat screwdriver here, you remove the old ones, you put some silicone around the edges of the new cap. Just make sure you don't put on too much, because otherwise it will squish all the way out right here and you will have to clean it afterwards. So just apply some thin or just apply a thin layer of silicone around this cap, put it on here, and that way you know you're 100% secured. So I'm gonna put you guys on a time lapse for that real quick. Well guys, I managed to complete everything I needed to complete for today's video. I got the LEDs installed, I got the handles installed, I got the caps on, I got the lenses installed, and I fixed the rear door handles as well. So what happens is that whenever the door handle is supposed to push the lock open to unlock the door, it keeps on going past it, and then like there's nothing that pushes the door handle like or the lock open. So what I did is I just took a piece of rubber and taped it up there so there's like more space there, and I'd actually push like flush against that lock, and that way the back doors actually opens and the front doors are working 100% fine. It's just the driver's side door that has like a little bit of a hang to it. Another thing I would like to mention is that I actually sorted out the wipers as well, because when Fred was using the car for the weekend, unfortunately I had some trouble with the wipers because the one wiper pushed against the other wiper and then it spilled the thread on the wiper and all the stuff. So what I actually managed to do is that I just put some silicone on the inside of the wipers. Well, hopefully it's set by tomorrow and hopefully it works fine, because the driver's side wiper actually works fine but the passenger wiper didn't want to move it all. So I really hope that will be sorted tomorrow as well. And I really got like a lot of stuff sorted in today's video. So what I'm most happy about is that the LEDs look amazing in the car. I got the lenses in. The caps look simply amazing. It finished off the wheels perfectly, because now there's something literally in the middle that gives like a little shine to the wheel. And the best of all, I get to lock my door at night, and that's the best feeling ever, because previously I didn't have a key for the driver's side door, so literally all I need to do each time I just need to like unlock the door from the inside. So that was like terrible, and now I can literally just take my key and lock and unlock my door from the outside, which is super amazing. And I have the same key for the driver and passenger side, so I'm super happy about that. And for now I think I might just keep the rear doors on the car, because I was thinking if I can get 2 rear window winders, then I can literally keep the doors on the car. And I think these doors are quite alright as well, like it's not like major work on the doors. So I think I might just keep the rear doors, and obviously the front doors and front fenders as well. I might just need to replace that again, but for now they will have to do. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope this was quite alright for you guys, and I hope you guys learned a few things in the process with these small modifications. These are very cheap modifications, and these are very cheap basic stuff that can change the entire look of your car, and I hope it helped a lot, especially with the door handles, because the door handles tend to like mess up the Mark 1 scene completely lately. But guys, just keep in mind, I hope you guys liked today's video. Please subscribe and please to follow along with more latest content. Guys, be safe this festive season. Be safe on the road. Don't race on the road. Turn up your car very high, because the cops are out for the stance people and for the people that's drag racing on the street. So guys, just be safe out there, and keep in mind and stop racing and go stance. But after the festive season.